Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that be linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. First of all, for getting to the transfers, big up to one of our players who's out on loan at the moment, following Balogun. Scored a brilliant finish yesterday in the last minute in the game, PSG versus Rams, and he got the goal, and he's been on fire for Rams this season. A team that's down near the bottom of Ligue 1, but he's been the shining light, and this is good news for Arsenal, because this means come the summer, we can do one or two things. We can bring him back, which I hope we do. You know, we're going to hopefully have Champions League football next season, so we'll have a lot of games to play, and the way he's been playing, he's proved himself. Or if they do decide to move him on, you know, they should get really good money for him. I mean, based off of the Caicedo thing, maybe we should be selling for about 100 million, you know. But no, he's doing really, really well out there on loan. 1 day to go now in the transfer market. 1 day before I get a little holiday, get a little break for probably a day or so from all this transfer news. And Arsenal so far this window have done good business. We bought in Trossard, Kivior. But what else are we going to do? Now, we know, every Arsenal fan out there knows that the one we're trying to get done right now is Moses Caicedo. Can this deal be completed? Arsenal yesterday put in a second bid, said to be worth £70 million, which was immediately rejected by Brighton. Brighton are adamant. They're sticking with this. They're saying he is not for sale. No matter how much money Arsenal offer, they do not want to sell him. But the player himself wants to leave. We saw the statement, spoke about it on the show the other day. Player wants out. His agents are pushing for the move. Arsenal want the move. If they are to up their bid, that's going to be a world record bid. Remember, we paid £72 million for Pepe. This would be, what, above that? Because we're already putting 70 million down on the table. We'd probably have to up it to about 80. But is there any point if the club of Brighton are saying they do not want to let him leave? This is a real funny situation. Because listen, if you're a Brighton fan, you're probably applauding the stance of your club and saying, well done, why should we sell him, let him stay? But do you really want an unhappy player? I mean, I was interested in listening to their manager yesterday, De Zerbi, who was saying that, you know, boy, maybe we might have to move on without him, we might have to plan without him. He wasn't sort of saying that it was definitely not going to happen. But Brighton themselves are pretty adamant at the moment that they are not selling Caicedo. And as I said, if they keep hold of him, I was looking at the situation with Anthony Gordon at Everton. £60 million he could have went for last year. Everton held on to him. It's just sold him for 40 million, 35 plus add-ons. So, you know, Brighton, I guess they don't need the money. They've had enough money off of us over the years, but they seem to be holding really solid on this, that they do not want to sell the player. And if they don't want to sell the player, what can Arsenal do? You can't force a club. I think everything that can be done has been done. The players effectively put in a transfer request. Arsenal have put big money on the table. Remember, Brighton paid £5 million for him. 70 million for Caicedo. Guys played 26 games. Seems crazy anyway. But it's what we need at the moment. And I saw a lot of people yesterday online. Well, there were some people online yesterday criticising Arsenal. Why have you left it to the last minute? This deal should have been done ages ago. Let's remember how we've got to this situation. Mohamed El Neni injured, going to be out long term. That news only dropped just under a week ago. Arsenal obviously having to bring forward some of their plans that they've got for the summer to do it right now. That is why they're having to pay this inflated fee to try and get Caicedo. They want to bring in someone of quality. They know that they've got a real chance to win the league this season. They want to bring in somebody that, if Thomas Partey's out, there's no real big drop-off in quality. So I applaud them for trying to do what they're trying to do here. It may not necessarily come off, but I applaud them for trying to do it. But let's wait and see. There's one day to go. Could things change? We'll keep you up to date with it here on any changes in that. But at the moment, Brighton are holding firm and saying no deal. What about the alternatives? Because you do start after looking at alternatives, and that even then, this is a difficulty of getting deals done in January. What are the alternatives? I mean, there's still Martin Zubimendi. He played last night for Real Sociedad in their draw against Real Madrid. Again, he's got this £53 million release clause that we were told about a week ago that Arsenal were willing to activate. However, he doesn't want to leave mid-season. And why would he? Again, Real Sociedad, his club, are doing really, really well at the moment. They're third in La Liga, only about 3 points behind Real Madrid. He wants to stay till the end of the season and sort of, he's at a football club. He wants to, show them a bit of respect. And they're doing really, really well, and hopefully try and push and get Real Sociedad into the Champions League. So there's Zubimendi, doubtful. Amadou Onana, I've spoken about him at Everton, doubtful again. There's talk that maybe £50 million could get it done. Does he fit the profile what Arsenal are looking for? Very strong in that area, but does he have those sort of passing range that Arsenal are looking for? And besides that, again, will Everton sell him? They've just got 40 million for Anthony Gordon. Do they want to upset things by selling this guy who they only just bought in the summer? Doubtful again that this one will happen. So it's going to be tough. But one thing's for sure, Arsenal need somebody in that area. They need somebody in that defensive midfield area, because we had the scare on Friday night with Partey picking up that injury. Fortunately, it looks like he's going to be fine for Everton. But Partey, from now till the end of the season, remember, we've got Europa League games coming back. We've got the league. We can't risk it. We've got to bring in somebody in that area. There's also Ivan Fresneda. Now, there's been a lot of talk that Arsenal have been interested in the right back. He's been linked heavily with us throughout this transfer window. He's also been linked heavily with Borussia Dortmund. And there's been a lot of talk of it's his decision where he decides where he's going to go. But at the moment, it's starting to look like he's going to stay with Real Valladolid. Even though he was left out of their starting squad last night, it's looking like he is going to stay. There's even reports that he told people that he's looking to stay at Real Valladolid. One person who's not staying at Arsenal, at least not from now until the end of the season, is Marquinhos. Marquinhos is joining Norwich on loan. So Marquinhos, the Brazilian who we bought in the summer, is joining Norwich on loan. He's had very, very limited game time. Listen, he's a raw talent, and he scored that goal in the Europa League, we all remember, earlier on in the season. But now that we bought in Trossard, now that we get into the business end of the season, Smith Rowe's back as well. His time is going to be really limited in the team. So I think this is a very sensible move. And to send him to a team like Norwich that are pushing for promotion as well, I think that is a very, very good loan move for him from now till the end of the season. Go and get game time. We've seen the benefits of it with Balogun. I think this is excellent for him. Will Albert Sambi Lokonga go out on loan as well? No talk yet of a possible loan move for him. And I think a lot of that is to do with the fact that, we've still got to get that midfielder in. I think if we don't get the midfielder in, Lokonga stays until at least the end of the season. If we do get, say, a Caicedo done, expect Sambi Lokonga to go out on loan from now till the end of the season as well. But let's wait and see how that one develops. And Cedric, his deal to go to Fulham has still not been done, despite the fact that we were being told last week that it was close. So let's keep an eye on that one as well. A situation revolving around Cedric and his move to Fulham. We were told that Arsenal were going to let him go out on loan till Fulham till the end of the season. No fee, just a straight loan. So let's wait and see how that one develops out. So those are the rumours today. It's Moises Caicedo, the saga. What is going to happen? Is he staying? Is he going? Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out by 11 p.m. tomorrow. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget tomorrow, deadline day. We're going to be all over it here on AFTV, keeping you up to date all day with all of the transfer rumours. We'll also be doing a special show in the evening where we'll give you guys a chance to react to the transfer window, a special Transfer Daily fan zone. So you guys will be able to get involved in that show as well. But listen, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.